Hey everyone, this is Heather and this is a very short video to end this series. The last video was the final alert. I just wanted to sort of give a small rant and talk about some of the tips and tricks that I have in my mind or that I have personally used in the past about Bullseye. So just these are some random thoughts, but I still wanted to share them with everyone so that you guys can benefit from them. So the first thing that you can see here is we have a few filters. So always try to use a few filters that work best for you. I mostly use the high confidence filter because that one filters down the alerts to a very small size. So we can see that for April 30th, high confidence has only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 alerts. So again, there are a lot of complaints a lot of the times because people just don't put in the effort. So many new users complain that there are too many alerts. We have a filter for you to filter down the number of alerts from about 40 or 50 to just 10. So if you want just 10 alerts every day, just use the high confidence filter. That's going to filter out all the low confidence alerts. If you want a lot of alerts, then again just remove this filter and now you're going to have a lot of alerts. Then we have the volume greater than open interest filter. Now there is some misconception about this filter, and that is if you have this in your alert, then that alert is going to work extremely well because the volume is greater than open interest. There is so much hype, and many unusual scanners actually pick these things up, and which is why there is this precedence that if the volume is greater than open interest, then the alert has to work really well. But that's not true. Like sometimes sure the alerts do work really well, but that's only true for intraday alerts. So if you see this volume greater than open interest, please note that the volume can be both buys and sells. So it's not really the case that a lot of people are just buying those contracts. It can easily be the case that people are trading that contract. They're buying and selling it, let's say, right away. So when you see this volume greater than volume greater than open interest, that usually means that alert might be really good for an intraday trading for just the current day, because there is a lot of volatility. A lot of people are trading that contract. The bid ask spreads might be low, and again the volume is there, so you have liquidity to trade that alert. So that's all it means. It means that you have to trade that alert for just that particular day that it was sent out by the tool. You can't just, most of the time if you go in and let's say after a week you check out the performance of that alert, it will either be, let's say, like 100 or 200% increase, or it might be like 100% losses. So those are really risky. They are really good for just that day's trading session. Just keep that in mind. Apparently this video is not going small because I have so many things in my mind. Then also high flow scores usually work really well. You can see that they might not have worked well here, but you can see 5%, 21%, 28, 80. This was a bad one. 25, this was a bad one again, but it went up 50%. 179, 166. So high flow, again, the flow is the difference in the options flow from today to the last 5 days. So the higher the difference, sometimes the better it is. So just keep that in mind. Then if you want to see the alerts where all of these three values are equal, you can just select this filter. You can see all the colors are the same. Then if you want to see alerts that have not yet expired, you just click on this. So these are some of the filters that we have to help you navigate the tool and to help you filter down the list of about 40 alerts that we send out every day to a smaller number. So please use them. If you want to filter the table by a symbol, just type in the symbol here. Then we have these sound alerts. So this is a really cool feature of our alert tools. We have this for live options flow as well, and then we have this for Bullseye. Some people, this table gets updated every 10 minutes. So if a new alert comes in, and then then every 10 minutes this table is going to get updated, and not many people can keep this tab open all day and keep looking at it. So for that we have these sound alerts. If you click on it and it's green, then that means your sound alerts are enabled. What's going to happen if you have this tab open and you're doing something else and you have volume open, whenever a new alert comes in, we have an audio person like a robot that's going to tell you the details of that alert. And so let's say a new alert comes in for Clove and you are really interested in trading Clove. It's one of your favorite stocks, or let's say it's Tesla or GME. This is going to tell you that a new alert has come for Clove. It's a buy call and the stock expectation is this and this. So you'll know that a new alert has come in, whether it's for a company that you like or not, and then you can go in and look at the details. So that's a really cool feature that everyone should use if you are, let's say, busy in the office or if you're doing something else. Then some people want to ask what these colors are. That you can know if you just click on the colors explanation. If you want to download the entire table, then you can just click on the CSV, and that will give you the option to download the entire table. One thing that that's often missed is sometimes when you see the negative values in the change column, those alerts, especially if the alert is older than 1 or 2 days, we keep updating the performance for over 7 days. So sometimes instead of looking at the change column, you need to look at the highest or lowest columns, because those tell you the highest contract price in percentage terms and the lowest contract price since the alert. So if the value is positive in the highest contract in the highest column, that means that the alert after it was posted, the alert the contract price did go up after it was posted. So sometimes we use these figures in our performance calculations, which makes other people think that that's not fair, but we mostly do that for alerts that were there for at least 2 days, and now their actual time has expired, but we still keep updating them just because of how the system has been set up. Probably maybe in the future we'll change the performance calculations in a way where we only update these values for 2 days and then we stop doing that. Maybe that will happen and that will change the values. But please don't look at these values, and if something is negative, think that the alert didn't work. As we went through 2 alerts that had a loss here, both of them had potential good entries on the chart, so you could have still traded them and be profitable, and those alerts actually did well if you timed your entries, and those entries were not actually very difficult to use or find. Let's see. And I think when you see this symbol, if you click on it, then you're going to go to another link. When you see this icon, and that link is going to sort of show you a dashboard of the alert, the performance, the historical performance, the 15-minute intraday chart. But I often like to just look at the symbol and then go to a stocks dashboard and do my DD here, because there's so much stuff here that I can look into. Let's see. If you want to sort these columns, then all you need to do is click on them, and you will be able to sort these based on expiration, strike price, stock price, contract price, etc. Confidence, let's say, flow score, anything. Let's see if we have something else. If you want to filter based on a date, you can just go here and filter based on a date. Okay, I need to reload it. But yeah, you can filter it based on this. We have some people ask us why the stock expectation and options contract alerts are slightly different. Sometimes you have an explanation of that here as well. But I believe, and if you want to save your filters, just pick a set of filters, click on save filters, name your filter, and then you'll be able to just load it from here. And you can also have watch lists. So again, people complain that there are so many alerts. You can always create a watch list and then just select that watch list from here. Let's see. Let's actually try to do that, and then I'll end this video. Okay, we have the default watch list, and as you can see now, there are only alerts where the stock was present in my watch list. So there are tons of ways that you can use the Bullseye tool to your advantage. I hope I have thoroughly covered this tool, but if you still have any questions, or if you still want me to make any video, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to create new videos. That's it for this entire series. I'm really grateful to everyone who sort of listened to the entire series, and I'm really happy if you guys and girls learned anything from this series. Many of our users have been wanting this series for a long time, so I thought it was time we created this. So thank you so much again for watching this series. I'll see you guys in some other series, in some other videos, or in our Discord, or somewhere else in Tradetics. Thank you for using Tradetics. We really appreciate your time, and we really appreciate your money, and we really appreciate that you use our product. Thank you so much. Goodbye.